Make the ground shake.
What's up everyone, in this video I'm going to be reviewing the E25 or the E25-1 as it's shown in the game. So, among you PC players, you're probably going to know this thing is a beast. I mean, it was removed from PC sales because there were so many of them, and there's a good reason why. I mean, look at it's fast, it's maneuverable, it's tiny, and it's all down here at tier 7. Which is even better. So we'll review it then. E25 or E25 number 1 will probably be sold in the store like the Agtire 88 was. I'm assuming it's going to be kind of like a one-time deal, and then it won't be sold again, and probably they'll bring in a normal version and, you know, sell it like that. You have the skin of the E25. I've slowed this portion, kind of this bit of the video down so you can at least get to see the skin thoroughly. And I actually kind of like the lightning bolt they've added, because it kind of says that the E25's lightning quick, and yeah, that's a nice touch. But it does look like a nice skin overall, so yeah. I'm going to start off this review as usual by going over the armor. So the E25 gets 50mm of frontal armor, 30mm at the side and 30mm at the rear. So this basically means the tank has no armor and any tank at all can penetrate it. E25 doesn't have any special sloping and stuff, so the armor is just 30mm thick. Effectively, it does get a pretty... Well, the mantle is probably the most well-armored part of the tank, because it's only 130mm thick at most, and most tier 6s have 150mm of penetration, so they'll be able to go through that with absolute ease. As we've now established, the E25 has no armor, but what does it have to compensate for that? And the answer is speed! I mean, the tank has a 65km speed limit, it's got a 700 horsepower engine, and on top of that it weighs 26 tons, which means that horsepower, well, that engine is actually extremely good. It gives it a very good power to weight ratio, which means it will get it to its top speed pretty easily, and the traverse speed is 44 degrees a second, so this thing is maneuverable. I mean, it can even circle other tanks itself. Pretty safe to say you're not going to be getting circled in the E25 probably ever, because I mean, just look at how maneuverable it is. I'm circling this T29 right now and he's just having trouble turning his turret. T25 is fast, it's maneuverable, but it's also really low profile. I mean, we're talking ELC aim exit for people that play PC. And one really good tactic that was used with this tank is basically you go up to a tank, you literally face hug it because it won't have enough gun depression to shoot you, as I'm doing right now, and you just kill it like that. You back off. When they fired, you shoot them, and then you go back into literally go back into them, and then you kill them like that, and it's a really fun tactic to do, and it's what makes the E25 unique. Another advantage of the E25's low profile is the amazing camera rating it gets. Just fit this with a binocular, telescope, and camo net, and you'll do a lot of spotting without being spotted yourself. So let's move on to the final part of the review, and that is the gun. So the E25 gets the same 75mm L70, which is from the Stug 3, which is down at tier 5. So essentially you're probably going to think this gun isn't going to be very good at tier 7. Well, you're kind of wrong and you're kind of right. So the E25 gets an absolutely insane rate of fire. It gets 13.33 rounds a minute, which makes its reload with 100% through 4.5 seconds, and if you manage to fully equip that using a rammer, vents, and chocolate, I think one of the Germans, you will reduce that by 25%, which will take the reload down to probably around 3.7 something seconds, I don't know. Penetration for a tier 7 tank is quite bad. I mean, it's got 160mm of AP penetration, 194 with APCR, and 38 with HE, so this means the E25 does get preferential matchmaking. It will not see tier 9s, but it will only see tier 8s at most. And the average damage of the gun is 160. Dispersion, I mean accuracy, is the joint best in the game with the Leopard E50M and them, and it's 0.3, and it's probably got the best aim time in the game at 1.5 seconds, which is absolutely insane. E25 has speed, maneuverability, low profile, massive rate of fire gun, so that's probably why it was removed. So many people bought it, so that's why they had to remove it from the sales. It was just too OP. But yes, on PC, the SU-12244 is also a good competitor for the E25, as it's also got an insane rate of fire. It's fast, but it's not low profile like the E25 is. That's the review of the E25. I'm definitely probably going to be buying this tank when it comes out. If you enjoyed the video, then feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, and bye!